What up, what up, what up? This is Gold. Good morning, y'all. I went and got my coffee from Circle K. You know, I have to get my coffee every morning. Like, every morning. If I'm going to have a good day, I better have my caffeine in my system. Okay? But anyways, so this morning I was like, you know, I'm about to go get me some sausages and biscuit from McDonald's because, oh, God, I love it. But, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I really don't want to feel like dealing with the customer service that McDonald's has. And you know, some of us have dealt with the wretchedness of McDonald's customer service. You know? So, I just don't understand people. You know, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I used to work at Taco Bell when I was 15, 16 years old. I remember those days where I dislike working at fast food restaurant because there's some people that gets too serious when it comes to their food, especially some individuals. You know, I remember working at Taco Bell and some people like, that's not enough cheese. And I'm like, you are only paying 99 cents for this meal and you complaining about it ain't enough cheese. Well, go ahead to the corner store and get you some cheese and sprinkle some on your burrito. But it doesn't work that way. And I always told myself that I would treat people the way that I wanted to be treated when I start working. And that's what I do. I think I give great customer service with individuals that I have to deal with on an everyday basis. Because I dislike people that brings their problem to work and they get funky attitudes with everybody. It's like, did you just woke up in the wrong side of the bed or something? Because damn, good morning. And that's how I feel about McDonald's all the time. That is how I feel about McDonald's, Burger King, and sometimes Taco goddamn Bell. That is how I feel. Seriously. Because this is an example when you go onto a McDonald's what's it called? Drive-through. This is how it goes. So you're pulling up on, you know, McDonald's. And you're just like, oh, what I'm gonna order? I just like, you already know what you're gonna order, but you're still looking at the menu, right? So you're like, oh, what am I gonna order today? And you're like, do. And then you finally find what you wanted, even though you already knew what you wanted. And you waiting for the intercom to come on with somebody's voice. You waiting for that Chick-fil-A, like, thank you for coming to Chick-fil-A. This is Ashley. I would like to take the pleasure of taking your order. How may I help you today? You're like, damn, good customer service. You get to funky ass McDonald's and you get the ready to order. Excuse me. Is this McDonald's? Yo, I forgot. This is not Chick-fil-A. This is funky ass McDonald's. And then you gotta get the is there anything else you're gonna order? Anything. I'm not even done yet. I'm like, okay, well, you know, just hold on. Let me look at the menu real quick. Because sometimes I have my children with me and I just be like, what y'all want? They be like, especially my daughter. And I'm like, you know what you want, just come on. But you have people that's doing drive-through with no customer service skills and they get upset with you because A, you taking too long because you know they be timed. B, somebody pissed them off before you got there, so they're putting the anger on you. 3, they hate their job, so it shows. 4, they don't want to be at work, so they just making a, I don't know, I just have no excuses for them. So that's the funky attitude that you have to deal with. And then when you get an attitude with them, they're just like, oh, I was just trying to help. Trying to help? What were you trying to help? Because your funky ass attitude just pissed me off. And I had to sometimes think like you're dealing with a 16 years old, you know, young individual that has no build a work ethic, don't know shit about job. They just apply for a position. They know they're getting paid, and that is basically it. And then they haven't learned the humbleness within that because they're like, well, I'm just gonna have a funky attitude. And then when they finally lose their job and they go, oh, but why did I lose my job? I'm coming to work, I'm clocking it. Your funky ass customer service attitude. That's what lost your job. Because Lord knows, I had to get this one girl. I had to. Like, every time I went to McDonald's, every time I went to gosh darn McDonald's, I had to deal with her funky attitude. Now, I did with her 3 times. 3 times. And I was like, okay. Every time I got to her, I knew. So the last one was she held the line for 5 minutes, and I was the person, and I think the little hoochie-fied knew it was me. So I was like, okay. So the lady behind me, she was pissed. She just swerved to the drive-through window, tapped on it, and was like pointing, doing whatever she was doing, and drove out. Like, when I said that lady, I did not expect her to do some Fast and Furious burn rubber with her tire, because she was mad. I was like, damn, she was mad. She wanted her little sausages and biscuit too, huh? But I finally said, fuck that. I'm gonna do what Caucasian people like to do: make a complaint. So I was like, I'm about to do that. I never complain. You bad customer service, funky attitudes. I never complain, because I would feel like, you know what? Everybody needs their job. Everybody got bills. But you know what? That one girl, nah, she needs to have a humbleness in her life. So I went ahead on to McDonald's.com, I sure did, and made a complaint about her funky behind. So I was like, all right, fine. I made a complaint. They sent me an email back. I was like, no. This ain't gonna help. I'm going inside this time. So last Sunday, I went to her job. I went inside, and I was like, excuse me. Is that girl? I'm not gonna say her name. What's her name? She back there? And they was like, oh, they're like, the one girl was like, I'm new. The other person was like, oh, they really didn't want to say much. The one chick was like, oh, you want to speak to her manager? I was like, finally, somebody wants to tell on her. I was like, yeah, I would love to speak to her manager. Manager pops up out of nowhere. It was like, excuse me, ma'am, you would like to speak to me? I was like, oh, I definitely would love to speak to you. So I told the manager, I was like, look, I don't know who she is back there. I know she's young, but her customer service skills sucks. She doesn't know how to talk to people. She's copping attitude. If she's not copping attitude, she's being short with you. She's not being short with you. I mean, it's just like she woke up in the middle of the night and said, you know what, today I'm going to make somebody piss. Like, she walking around with a chip on the shoulder. And I was like, look, blonde girl. Wig. I need you to like, lower it down just a little bit and understand that one day you're going to need this job. You're going to need a job. And then when you need that job so bad, and then you continue to have that same attitude, you ain't going to get that far. Because trust and believe, your job is not going to save you. And I feel like in this world, you got to be careful who you piss. You don't know who's going to go post on you. You don't know if a person's, you piss off somebody's mother and they got daughters and they're like, oh, you want to get funky with my mama? Hold on. We'll be outside. And when, you go outside, you clock out, you are like, I clocked out. And then next minute, there's a female out there talking about, you about to catch a case. And they're like, oh, you see? See how that good karma comes back at you? Be careful how you treat others, especially you working in McDonald's. Like, really? Like, come on. You are flipping a fucking burger. You are putting fries in the damn oil. You are putting some stuff in the fucking oven. Like, seriously, like, what's so hard about your job if you ain't no manager? If you're not an assistant manager and all you doing is flipping and flopping and frying and baking and collecting money, then your job ain't that hard, boo-boo. Nah. But anyways, let me know. I just had a woo-saw this morning because I thought about that sausages and biscuit, and then I thought about, nah, I'm good. I don't want to deal with that funky ass attitude this morning because I refuse. But anyways, if y'all want to comment about McDonald's situation, if y'all ever experience a bad customer, I know everybody has, bad customer service, Come on, comment through. Let's converse about this conversation. Like let's deal with it. Let's woo-saw, because I know somebody today when the McDonald's got pissed off, or Burger King, or Taco freaking Bell. But go to Chick-fil-A. If you want to start your morning extra nice and extra good and extra religious and extra something, go to Chick-fil-A, because guess what? They are going to treat you like you is a queen and a king that you are. And that's sad that you got to go to Chick-fil-A to get some damn good customer service. Like, what the heck is this? But anyways, thank you, Chick-fil-A. I appreciate it. And McDonald's, I hope that you guys get it together, because that's the way to lose money, is by you hiring them funky ass people with no good customer service. And Burger King, you too. But it all depends on what side of town that you live in, because if you go to the other side of town at McDonald's, they be like, thank you for calling McDonald's. This is Quanisha. How can I assist you? You go on the south side, you go in whatever side, it's going to be a whole different ball game. So I don't know. It all depends on what side of town you go to McDonald's. But anyways, y'all have a blessed day. I have to go drink this coffee because pretty soon I got to clock in for work. Anyways, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a blessed day.